50 Sports. We are back and we are headed to the association and we are headed to the basement of the association. I'm talking about we are ducking down as almost as far as you can go. We are talking about the 76ers. And man, a few years ago, they were talking about trust the process. It was more than a few years ago, but they were talking about the process, the process. Well, we can officially say that the process has failed. The process did not go as planned. The 76ers right now, besides just having so many issues, more issues than a magazine subscription, these guys are on a 5-game losing streak, or skid, should I say, and they're 14 games below 500, Manny. This is not looking good for the city of brotherly love when it comes to the 76ers. What do you think about the whole situation? And give us some insight on what you think it'll take for the 76ers to get back on track.
I don't. Unfortunately, things are not going to get back on track. I'm going to tell you why, Adam. Their big two whales, which I believe that Maxi right now is the real whale there today. I'm going to take Maxi out of the equation because I don't have nothing to say about him. But good stuff. I'm going to go with Embiid, Adam, and Paul George. These two guys are the reason why they are on this pattern and this trajectory, which is not going to get any better. I'm going to tell you why. Their contracts, Adam, are untradeable. These two guys. They have played together 16 games, Adam. 16 games, 60 mixed games this season. There's no continuity on this team. How do you ever expect to get back on track when MB cannot play you no more? Not MB cannot even play you 70 games. Let's not go far. I'm only asking for 70 games. You know what? Let's just go lower. Play me 65 games a season, and we'll see what happens. But it's not going to get there because this man has chronic knee issues already. They're chronic. It's not going to happen, Adam. It's not going to happen. The Senate season will be this bad. And if I was Tyrese Maxey, I'm asking out your next season. After the season, I'm asking out because these two guys are untradeable. You can't trade them. So you know what? I'm going to ask out. Maxi, if I was you, my dudes, I'm asking out of Philadelphia after the season because Embiid will keep getting injured, and so will Paul George. Adam, what do you say?
Um, these two guys, their salaries are Embiid is 51 million plus.
Ridiculous.
Paul George is $49 million for this season. You're talking about between two guys, $100 million, and these guys can't even step on the court and lace them up. That's a lot of money. And again, I'm not saying that these guys are not premier talents, but right now, we said it before, your best ability is availability. And these two guys are just not available for their team. Tyrese Maxey, like you said, nothing bad to say about him. The kid is balling. The guy's doing his thing. He makes $35 million a year. So between three players, you're paying $135 million, and only one of the three is actually giving you return on investment, and that's a problem. Um, Nick Nurse, good coach, but what can you do when this type of stuff is happening to you? Joel Embiid, torn meniscus, uh, knee soreness, sinus fractures. He had a thumb injury. He had a foot injury. He had Bell's palsy. You know what I mean? Where his eye was doing all sorts of things. You know, and again, it's not to make fun of any of those things. Those are serious injuries. He really is injured. You know what I mean? The guy's not pulling a Kawhi Leonard, let's just say. He's not pulling a Um, a Ben Gordon, is that his name? Yeah, Ben Gordon. He's not playing around. This man is hurt. He can, but that's part of the problem. He cannot stay healthy, and for him to be the cornerstone of the 76ers offense and just the organization overall, I just don't see this working. And Paul George, let me close with this. You're a thief. Okay, friend? You're a thief. You've been stealing money.
Ty Lue is laughing all the way home.
Paul George, you have been stealing money for many years now. Many years. I don't even know how they keep on giving you contracts, but I don't know who you know. I don't know who you know.
Your agent is amazing.
But he is a godsend. He is a godsend. You need to send him Christmas gifts, birthday gifts. You know, when it's his anniversary with his wife, you need to send him on a trip somewhere because you are stealing money, my friend. You ain't worth not even close to a max contract, much less $49 million.
11.4, Adam, for 49 million. How do you see that? 11.4 points a game.
He's stealing money. That man is stealing money. Stop it. He's stealing money, man. Paul George is not the Paul George of years past. It's over for him. If anybody else pays him a big-time contract, they must be out of their mind. You are a goddamn fool to pay Paul George any more money. Stop letting him take your money. He's Deboing out there. He's taking people money.
I have to say that same thing about Embiid. I don't think no owner should pay these two guys after their contracts are up. You know what? You got chronic knee issues like Kawhi. You need to retire. It's time to. Hey, you have made a fortune in the NBA, a fortune, generational money that means you will never see in our lifetime. Retire. I think it's time to hang it up. You know what? You play one more season and you hang it up because, like I said, like right now, you cannot play back to back, dude, back to back. So how are you ever going to gain chemistry with your teammates when you cannot play back to back games? I feel bad for the San Francisco fans. Truly sorry, guys. It's very ugly for you guys. The picture right now is very bleak. Right now, it's bleak, guys. Let us know what you think. Please comment. Where do the Sixers go from here? Where? Let us know, guys. Stay tuned, and Club 50 Sports will be right back.